KCTK Radio proudly presents the Week Review.
Hey, you know what, guys? This right here, this rambling, boring conversation containing already made before observations, this could be a podcast.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Really? A podcast? Don't you have to be some sort of whiz kid to do those?
Definitely not. Anyone with a computer can make one.
Well, that's it. We're anyone. Let's do a podcast from right here in the booth. Who's in?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Is it happening? Are we doing it now? Awesome.
You're the reason that we do what we do. Music and talk, it's all for you. Now the guys who are lots of fun for making you laugh, they're number one. They review the week just for you. So get ready for Paul and Drew. Welcome to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew and Jack all up in your face. Join in on the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We dare you.
Welcome to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. I'm Paul, that's Drew. This is the show where we talk about things from last week and the things that may happen next week, and it's very weak. We're the other show where everything's made up and the points don't matter. You can join the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We welcome your participation. We broadcast live every Thursday night at 7 p.m. You can listen to us not on Fox 4, but on www.kctk.radio12345.com. But for crying out loud, just use the Listen to My Radio app for once and for all. And then just search for KCTK. Also, welcome to all of our made-up listeners that we made up about Palermo and Pat O'Brien's in New Orleans. Also, you can watch all the past adventures on YouTube at KCTK Radio channel whenever you want. But that's not all. This program is offered to you as a podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Podbean, and anywhere you get your favorite podcasts. So, welcome to the program. We're glad you're here. It's now my extreme pleasure to introduce the Droosh.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Droosh, a.k.a. Ernie, a.k.a. Bert.
I wonder if you're gay or not. Oh, that's a big deal. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
It's a segue.
They come out and say that they're gay?
So one of the writers said that Bert and Ernie were
you're
gay.
You're stepping on my news.
Oh, okay. also, okay, now, are you close to the mic at all?
Hello.
Okay, so welcome to the show, the voice of KCTK Radio, Meghan. Hi, Meghan. How are you?
I'm ready for Paul and Drew.
All right. Thanks for joining. You're going to try to join us more often, aren't you?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm glad you're here. And caller 6, go ahead.
Hello, this is caller number 6.
Hi, caller 6. Yay! Keith is in the house. Caller 6 is here live.
Hey, how's it going, guys? I don't have a script, so I'm just winging it.
That's right. That's all we do here. We wing it.
Could you hand him?
Yeah, hand him the script.
Okay, there's the script. So we have... Now, we were doing shows with just me and you because Jack left us, and then now we have Meghan and Keith here.
We're going to start having celebrities come in and replace Jack.
Yeah, what about...
Okay.
Yeah,
anyway.
Kermit, you're done for the day.
Yeah, so welcome, Keith. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
What's going on?
Oh, I got fired Friday.
Oh,
you got
shit.
fired.
What happened?
Oh, my God. I'm glad you're here because...
That is a
here,
mystery.
No, talk right to the side of it.
That is a mystery.
Bring it up. You can bring it up.
That is
you
a
can
mystery.
bring
Am I running hot?
Yeah,
am
there
I
you
popping?
go. No, you're running cold. Okay, you got fired. Now, I'm glad you're here because this actually is Drew's expertise.
You've been fired before?
I mean, when it comes to getting...
Same, though.
When it comes to getting fired... Drew's the man.
Right.
He knows what he should do.
Right.
So, Drew, you want to go ahead and give a little bit of
I guess
Drew
we're going
advice?
to give caller 6 some advice. I think that you should become a temp. That's one way of probably trying to find something for just some cash for a while.
Okay, I can
Because
do
that's
that.
what I did after being unemployed for 2 weeks.
That just happened?
Drop the mic. No, this happened a while
Now,
back.
you
Yeah. This one you were going to help
I
me
have
get
an
a
idea.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could try being a guest at different podcasts, and that could be a good
Get
career.
paid.
Oh, that would be
This-
excellent.
Yeah.
This
There
could
you
be
go.
your new career,
Niche.
a new podcast guest career.
You're like, are you looking for a guest? All right, that'll be a few hundred.
There you go.
Yes. Now, do you, see, I know you fairly well, but from what I know of you, you have no marketable skills, talents,
That's true.
or anything to provide an employer.
Yes, I have no skills.
Okay. So we need to fudge a little bit on
I
on
have
that
been
type
fired many a times. One time I was fired because I forgot to put oil in a car when I was a lube tech. And when they said they were going to take
Is that
care
important?
of it.
Is that
but
important?
It's absolutely important.
Okay, I
Because
don't
otherwise
do
the
that
engine
industry.
will
I don't know.
seize.
stuff. Okay.
And so when I tried to make up for it, they said, "Don't worry about it. We got this." And I was like, "So, what do you want me to stand here with my dick in my hand?" They fired me after that.
Saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, did
In
you
front
just
of a
say it?
customer?
They sent me home, and then I came in the next morning and they fired me.
Did you say it, or did you actually have your dick in your hand?
No, I just said it.
Okay.
Yeah.
In front of a customer?
No, there wasn't any customers there.
Oh.
Well,
Well, then what's the problem?
Because they left me there. These guys went to lunch, left me there. There were 3 cars. I did all 3 of them simultaneously and failed to put oil in one.
I'm glad that you let it go, though. It doesn't bother you anymore.
Yeah, this is about me. This is about.
Now, Keith,
yes.
Megan has a couple jobs, so she also could give you some advice.
Okay. But you know what? I was going to say, I got fired for no reason except for being hated by the boss.
Interesting. What did you do to deserve such hate?
I don't know. I'd like to make a case that maybe it's because of my pigment, because of not of my intellect, but me and another guy got fired after he was there for 15 years. I was there for 14.
Oh, wow.
No write-ups. You know, you do a little weed, or actually
Yeah.
don't do the weed.
Or a
and then-
lot of weed, right?
Or a lot of weed.
Yeah.
And do not want to get a drug test or take a drug test and connect to a positive result. You still have a job.
If you guys have any thoughts, or if you happen to be an employment lawyer, give us a call at 913-735-0060.
Yes, and apparently this work at will is the bigger bugger out of everything, and I don't know how to change that bugger.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a state.
And what sucks is that in Missouri, they can fire you literally for, I don't like your face. You're fired.
Yeah, well, my last job was like, well, we could tell that you're not happy here, and you haven't been going out for drinks with the boys lately, so
Wow.
anyway. Yeah.
Wow.
And that-
Just
Wow,
a
you
little
guys-
bit of sexism.
You
but-
guys seem to be a lot better than me. I said I'd stand with my dick in my hand, and
Yeah.
that seems vulgar.
Well, see, the difference is that they had reason to fire you.
Right.
Right. So you can't relate with these
Yeah.
Right, I can't. No,
Yeah.
I deserve to be fired.
things. Right.
my advice is fuck employers. Just start a business.
get ahead, or-
and just be to get ahead. Just
Try to learn to blow stuff up with your mind. Maybe just have some hobbies.
She says fuck them, and you say blow them. I mean, let's, this isn't what we should be
yeah.
saying.
Honestly, this is
Nobody
a little
really cares
inappropriate.
about any of that.
Well, here's what I'd say, Keith, and if I'm making light of it, I don't mean to be too much.
Too late.
But well, no. Actually, let me back it up here. I do mean to be, because you're gonna look back on this as gonna be the best thing that ever happened to you.
I know.
Because you had a crappy job.
I know, and the problem thing was, it was a relief. The sad part of it wasn't a relief on my terms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. You want to be able
Oh.
to have that really good stick it to them, like fuck you.
That same day they fired me, I was on my second interview
Oh my god.
for a job that I thought was really good for me, and I'm still waiting to see if I get
Yeah.
a third
So
one.
there you go.
I'm in that transition.
Let's do
I
positive
feel
thoughts.
you. Well, I feel you because I literally wrote up my 2 weeks for my last job. I was so done, and I was ready to quit the next day, and then they fired me. I think they could tell that I didn't want to be there, but still,
And what kind of job was that?
it was marketing for a startup. I
And
was
what-
like the only young woman, the only content communication person with a bunch of tech guys.
Got it.
So,
And what she doesn't tell you is that her cousin applied
oh yeah.
and did not get the job because she was fired.
Well,
This guy, right here.
but you wouldn't have wanted the job anyway. They would
Yeah,
have.
you did warn me.
They would have underpaid you and overworked you. And
Hey,
But-
I only wanted the experience so I can go to bigger and better things.
Yeah.
That's
just
all
say,
I care.
just say that. Oh, I am the graphic designer for SheKC, and no one has to ask.
I'm not
questions.
anymore because SheKC actually doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
they just had an experience last weekend.
That was the last one they're ever having.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to get into that.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what you're going to talk about, but no one cares.
But KCTK, isn't it an entity of itself that if you draw
Yeah.
something, aren't I a graphic artist? Here we go.
Do you
my
see
old
the-
boss was really impressed with the
Do you see
Gilly
on the-
image.
There you go. Do you,
I
do you
love
see
it.
do you see on the microphones the pug?
Yeah,
Keith?
I drew that.
Oh,
Our graphic artist.
Yep.
But no one cares about that.
but it is work.
They only care about the news from the Droosh. And I'm sorry, guests, but no one cares that you're here. The only people from
Yeah.
around the world. I walk down the street and people stop me and they say, "Hey, what's going on with the news of the Droosh?" And I say, "You got to tune in." So here he is, Drew.
Well, ladies and gents, I have
Gents,
some.
huh?
Is it gents? Yeah. I have some interesting things that I decided I wanted to talk about today.
Okay.
That Bert and Ernie were officially considered a gay couple, which is awesome because we all knew that from the get-go 15 years ago. Here's the fun part. So a lot of people are... So Sesame Workshop, because the writer claimed that they were gay, the Sesame Workshop gave out a statement saying that they're not gay and no characters on their show are gay and that there's no sexual orientation that a puppet should have. But this is contradictory because Elmo and everyone else has girlfriends. So, but it's okay to have a hetero relationship, but not homosexual, which I think is wrong. Because the whole point of creating Bert and Ernie was to show kids out there who are growing up thinking that they might be gay, it's okay to be in this world. And I think that they should get their heads out of their asses and just admit, yeah, Bert and Ernie are gay. Why does it matter? It's 28 fucking teen, okay?
Okay.
Let's all grow up now.
Well, if you have an opinion on this, the number is 913-735-0060. And I have someone...
And I dare you.
Have someone texting me
I
for
dare
that.
you to call me.
I do. Can I chime in on this?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's hear it.
Chime.
Okay,
Please
chiming
chime.
in. Ding.
Ding.
Now,
Because
What is your-
I got what they call a hot take on this
hot
one.
take. Well, what's your favorite Bert and Ernie episode? The only one I can come to my mind.
Rubber
now.
ducky.
One of my favorite ones
What
is
else is
whenever he loses Bert at the beach, and he can't find him.
Oh, okay. Mine is. Go on, caller.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Ernie wanted to eat cookies in bed,
Okay.
so he decided to eat cookies in Bert's bed because he
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
Want,
He didn't want the
want
crumbs.
He did not want the crumbs in his bed.
Interesting.
And
Oh.
I don't know if that was a tell.
Right, that could be
But
another
at the
thing.
same time, as a kid, we didn't know what gay was until 1978
Yeah.
when Soap came out, when Billy Crystal played a gay character.
Caller, do you
wow.
do you have any thoughts on the sexuality of a puppet? Caller?
I think that the Bert is the giver and Ernie's the receiver.
Okay. Why would you say that? I mean, not that there's anything wrong with it, right?
Bert's more like a banana and Ernie's more like a catcher's mitt.
Oh, yeah, I like it. Yeah. You want to know else something funny, caller?
Is caller-
This guy here had an Ernie doll.
Caller,
I bet he did.
caller, is that your background too? Do you know
I
about
love
this?
Ernie.
Pitchers and catchers?
Oh, yeah. Am I caller number 6? Do I win something?
No, you're caller number 5.
Actually,
Caller-
you do. You actually, we have a thing tonight where you've won KCTK Radio's $1,000 for calling in. This is the episode.
Fantastic.
This is the episode where we're doing that
I try
on.
all the time, but there's some douchebag always beats me on the call.
Well, on those episodes, we don't give away money. Now,
But today, for your special offer,
we're giving you, and you're fully employed, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you probably don't even need this $1,000.
I'm jealous.
Darn it! You should have
caller
called
six.
in.
Giving away to homeless people.
You should have called in. Oh well.
give it to the soup kitchen, sir.
Hey, well, thanks for calling, caller.
Caller.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, you guys ready for my hot take on it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
It's a puppet. They do not have sexuality. They are puppets.
Oscar
I have
has
a
a
hot
girlfriend,
Now, because let me take
and
a
the
step
count
back
has
here.
Minnie.
The writer for Bert and Ernie in the 80s he came out recently and said he wrote in his own experience.
I read the article.
Gay. But then recently, the guy who invented them said, no, they're not gay, they're puppets.
Right.
They don't have genitalia at all. They're buddies.
But so explain
Is
to me
that
how
what a
Kermit
partnership-
isn't stuffing that pig with all of his frog semen.
But they
Are you
said-
telling me?
Not on Sesame Street.
Yeah, that's true.
I have a comment. Is back then was being gay so unheard of that people just thought, oh, they're just two men roommates.
That's
and
exactly
they,
right.
And they were maybe they were maybe basing it off of their gay couple.
No. You watched Sesame Street as a
Yes.
child. What did you think they were?
I did not know what that was. I didn't
Right,
ask
because they're
the question.
puppets.
Yes, I know, but my thing is that if the owners are saying they're not gay, then maybe the owners didn't intend for them to be, but were ignorant.
There was no intention because you don't have it's a child show and there's no intention of it. I'm telling you that puppets are asexual. They do not have sex.
But here's the
They
thing.
do not have lust for it.
Don't they?
Yeah, speak for yourself and everything, man. I'm ready to get down and get some pussy.
Kermit, come on.
Come on, the voice of KCTK's here. Have some class.
Yeah, I just want a little bit of you know what.
Oh, come on, Kermit.
Dude.
Why's it gotta be about genitalia? Why can't puppets just have a companion?
Believe me, Kermit has genitalia. He's showed it to me.
Well, let's just say this. Bert and Ernie clearly are good pals.
The best of friends, partners, I would say.
Yeah. Okay.
I agree. Now, here comes another take I'm having this.
Okay.
How long have we spent talking about this?
Too long.
Yes. Now, at the same time, not only did my TV talk about it, the major New York network of CBS talked about it.
No kidding.
And yet
well, now I
we
feel
have
cheap.
Well, and now we have people worrying about a judge, worrying about the economy.
News from the Drush is always whatever is the last thing you
but
hear.
I actually liked that article I was reading about Bert and Ernie.
It is interesting.
It
I'm
is.
I'm not discounting it,
it's
but
okay.
I'm just saying on the level of importance, we understand that it's mediocre.
Yeah.
But yet, my TV and the people who tell my mom and dad what's important didn't tell them this was mediocre.
Yeah.
They thought it was something to talk
big
about.
deal.
Now wait till church time.
Now,
I got Bert and Ernie gay.
can I take a step back when I say that it's not? I don't care if they are gay. It doesn't really make a difference.
Yeah.
But I think it doesn't. Since it doesn't make a difference, we don't know what they are, and it doesn't really make a difference.
Right. Okay.
Not like we
Whatever.
can date them.
Right. Because they don't have genitalia.
But Kermit, on the other hand,
Unless you take the Bert replica.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Kermit, he does have genitalia. Tell him how long it is, Kermit.
Goddamn right.
Wow.
Wow, Kermit. Insightful.
It's a big old.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I don't need to know about how
Enough,
big it is. All right,
enough,
I've seen enough.
Sorry
God,
about
found
that.
him licking it one day.
So that was pretty good news. We had a lively discussion, and I feel good about it. And
It's a good start.
Now I would think it's our next segment is Meg news.
oh, I'm not prepared.
But
Be prepared.
No, we want to know what's going on with you, Meg.
I got a new job.
Yay.
Here's what I really
I'm
want.
so jealous.
Here's what I want to know from you. Is tell everybody about your YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. So I have a YouTube channel where I talk about personality types inspired by Carl Jung's psychological types, and I share personal growth tips for the 16 personality types and share sort of some, I guess you could say, recommendations for getting along with people who are different from you. So yeah.
I hate people who are different from me.
Exactly.
Because they're so
we
different.
all do,
Yeah.
and that's
So
you know.
So you do these on a periodic basis. Every day.
I used to. The past couple weeks have been rough, and I have just been not.
How many do you do a
posting
week?
As much. Maybe 3 to 5 on a good
Okay.
week. The last 2 weeks, I literally just stopped because my car was stolen, and I was like freaking out about that.
So me and Drew are wondering this question. What's it like to have people listen to you and actually listen to the thing that you do?
Well, the weird part is that me not posting a video for 2 weeks, I had people reaching out asking me why I wasn't posting, which was weird.
I miss having that. Oh, I actually don't know what it's like, but I'm going to say I
No,
missed
we've
it.
never had anyone listen to us before.
We've only
so-
had one great and honest listener,
Yeah.
and he's here today.
Yeah. Right.
That's it.
Now he's on the other side. He'll never
Yeah,
listen
and
again.
he'll never listen again after being around us.
Yeah. And this is the last show we're doing. So, yeah.
It's a lot of pressure and it's weird because I have some people that are kind of fans of me, and there was one person that liked a lot of my videos and then didn't like one of my videos and then messaged me and said it was going to be his life's duty to ruin my life, which was really
Why
scary.
is that?
I don't know.
Because he has nothing going on in his
Because I
life. He lived in
said-
his mom's basement.
I said that thinkers should learn to be nicer and like explore their emotions.
He was. That's why he told you he was going to make your life a living hell.
Yeah.
That was him expressing himself.
So where do you
That's
do your
true.
cast?
I'd like to talk
On
to this
YouTube.
guy.
On YouTube, but where do you do the...
Yeah,
Here?
I'd like to
Oh,
roll
I
with him
just-
too.
Yeah.
In
Maybe
my
in the back room
apartment,
in
I
the
just
back.
use my my phone. So
So people come to you and like an advice, like say like I'm wanting you to do my
Yeah.
tarot cards.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you know
Yeah.
what? Hold on, I'd like to take a minute here. God damn. I want you to put this on your YouTube. I'd like Paul and Drew to have a little message to
Yeah.
this fuck boy.
Yeah,
I'm sure he doesn't.
You want to have a problem with the voice of KCTK? Come find me. I'll take your head out with a bat, y'all.
Right. You ruin her, I ruin you. It's a promise.
Oh,
It's not a promise. It's an oath.
It's an oath.
an oath.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird,
It's
like-
better than a promise.
Wait, what's this guy's name?
I don't even know. There's lots of people that hate me. Like I have haters.
I want to know his name. Look it up right now. I
wanna-
want to say it on the show.
Yeah, we want to know his name so we can taunt it and
I want to put it in a caption so it pops up
and
every
I
time
can
he
tag
gets up
him.
his
I
name.
can tag him on Twitter about what a punk he is.
Come over here, fuck boy.
Come on, punk.
I told him what was up. I nailed it.
Keith, you're nonviolent. I mean, are you against
Kinda.
what? Are you against what we're trying to say, or
No.
Okay.
I'm just trying to put a concept in here that someone comes in and goes, I'm having a problem with my T. Can I help you? Can you make him more of a J?
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm just trying to say how when someone comes to you
We'll
like
be
that.
like, it'll be like, oh my goodness, I'm a feeler and my boyfriend is a thinker and like he doesn't listen to me. What do I do?
yeah?
I'm a
That'll be
feeler
like
all
the
the
sort
time.
of- Yeah.
That's fucking funny, man. Yeah, good job. Hey, hey,
Yeah.
hey, hey.
Thanks, Kermit. Can always count on you.
But to get a hater, I think that's part of the game, isn't it?
I know it is, I think.
It is nice you have a
It's
hater.
weird.
I wish someone hated us. Everybody hates us. We have nothing but haters.
Because I have over 4,000 subscribers
Mac.
now. And so now I have like weird
4,000?
fans. Yeah.
So when do you start making money?
I have
What's it
made some
like?
money from it.
Wow.
Yeah.
is
So
so cool.
that's what I want to like eventually be like a life coach and just continue to make even more videos, not just about this topic.
You should work for a temp
when
agency.
I have time.
Just temp.
Yeah.
Just
Hey,
direct
will you
people
do
to
me-
jobs.
Would you be willing to, only if you want to,
Uh-huh.
put on your thing that you were on the week review?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a guest on the week review. Yeah, guys, check it out sometime.
Yeah.
I want you to find this guy's name. I want to call him out on the air.
Okay.
Oh, he's called out.
Oh, he's called out, but I want to say it by name.
We did it. We did it.
He's scared now.
Yeah.
See, that's interesting stuff.
Come find me, dog.
So people should just it's entertaining. You're passionate about what you're talking about.
Well,
It is.
I made one video as an example where I talked about how there is a little bit of sexism with the thinker and feeler dichotomy, where a lot of women think that they're feelers because they've been taught to be that way, and a lot of men think they're thinkers when they're not. And when I made that video, I just got torn to shreds by all these people who are like, "Why did you even say that sexism was a thing? It's not. You're
like-
fat, by the way."
it's like
Just
nature versus
A lot
nurture.
of mean people on the internet.
And usually not their real name, right?
No, yeah,
Some
like
handle.
anonymous.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Casey Thinker?
Yeah.
Is that someone that comments on yours? Or?
Yeah, he's a big fan of
Oh, is
why
it
you.
you?
Well, you know, when they first had email, you had to come up with nicknames. And it's like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, mine was like I had Bat Hound. One I had was Bat Hound. Yeah.
I think my first Xanga was Pretty Performer.
Mine was
How-
Pumpkinhead.
But, you know, Megan, I'm going to challenge your thinkers.
Oh, here we go.
And
Here
I'm
we
going
go.
to say it's all emotional.
Oh yeah. I think so,
And
too.
that's what there's
Very
my,
wise.
There's
Very
my,
wise.
There's my comment.
Yeah.
Very wise.
I agree.
Very wise.
Shut up. Shut up.
Wow.
You should tell them that.
Shut up. Quit shutting up me. Shut up.
Yeah.
Well, I have a big story that I want to share with you guys. And it is hopefully I can get it.
The big story.
The big.
I'm a little worried.
Well, you got to worry because I always got to try to move it here so you guys can see it. But sure, we do the news of the Droosh, we do the Meg news, we hear what's going on with Keith, but I have some news I would like to share with you as well.
That's what I want for my birthday, and my wife won't give it to me.
Would you like to be in my video? Yes? Oh, you're a good boy. Oh, yes, you are.
After
Or get a
launching
real
in
dog.
Japan, Sony's new adorable robot puppy Aibo is strutting his way to the U.S. It's ready to learn tricks, take videos and photos, play with toys, and just be a sweet little companion. Sony unveiled the first litter edition for the U.S. at a press event at its New York City headquarters.
You'll be able to get it in time for the holidays. It goes on sale in September, but it'll cost you. It's about $2,900.
Jeez.
Woof.
I'd rather just adopt
the
a dog.
cuteness doesn't come cheap, but this is so not your average toy.
I had a
Aibo
robot
is the
dog
future
as a
of
kid.
robotics. This pup is packed with deep learning artificial intelligence and sensors, detecting your facial expressions and voice commands. It's constantly learning through your interactions. A camera in its nose will sniff out its owner, but it can make a lot of friends. In fact, it can recognize up to 100 faces. It also knows the difference between a child and an adult, other pets, and objects.
So, can someone explain this to me? What the fuck is going on?
I can tell you right now how many psychos are going to get that and kill it.
So this is it's a mechanical dog. It looks plastic, right?
Yeah.
And it just interacts with you because it's artificial intelligence.
Right, so now we are going to have a robot in our house instead of having a real dog. I don't get it.
Now,
you know how much it costs to adopt a dog? $100.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Now, we saw the movie preview for the robot dog.
Axel.
It was gigantic, but this is like it's really going to happen someday.
Yeah.
It's going to start with these little things, and then it's going to be this evil killer robot.
No, he was not a killer. He was his best friend.
It's so stupid.
Do you think that dog would get along with Kermit?
Fuck no.
I think so. I mean, this is maybe the third or fourth story we've had about robot dogs.
Really?
True,
Because I
yeah.
think robot dogs are the stupidest things ever. You have to save real dogs, and they're so much smarter. They're so much better. Robot dogs are stupid. You know.
Hey man, I think fake dogs are pretty cool and everything like that because they're fake and they're not real and they're dogs and they eat bones and stuff.
Wally would destroy
thanks,
that thing.
Kermit. Thanks
My
a lot
dog
for
Wally would destroy that thing.
Do you remember Santa Claus giving me a dog in like the 2000s, like a robot dog toy?
Chomps.
Let me see. Let me look up.
X-ray vision.
No, I don't remember.
You don't remember the toys that you got me?
Detect crimes.
I didn't get you any toys. Santa Claus did.
Okay.
So what was the toy? It's just a little thing.
It
that
was a
barked?
robot dog.
Yeah,
but
show
it was
him
like
that.
super lo-fi 2000s version.
Look,
Yeah.
look that up.
Okay,
What is that called?
that's called Chomps.
Chomps.
Back in 1978, go to YouTube and look up Chomps.
CH.
Me and my brother and two of our friends, we always were like pool pals. We would
Yes.
go everywhere, swimming pool, and then goes up. So we went to the movie,
This is the kind.
and it was just us four that saw this movie called Chomps.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Okay.
And was
And
it worth it?
It was funny.
You spent money to see Chomps.
But we're 7, 8, and 8, and I kind of like. I always liked the Chomps to do the CH, do C. Yeah, Chomp. Yeah, there we go. See, that works.
Okay.
But
Is-
there it is.
There it is. Bam. I can't wait to see this.
Oh, it's the full movie.
Oh my god, it's all
No,
right.
they got full. Oh wow! I thought they were gonna do the.
It must have
preview.
been that bad it's free.
Yeah. So we're not gonna watch the full movie, folks.
But there should be a trailer.
Oh, it's Chomps, not Chumps.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Ah.
God, idiot.
Dang, I'm so.
What kind of dog chumps?
Yeah.
Oh my-
There it is. Awful movie reviews.
Here's a trailer.
Hanna-Barbera?
Hey,
Chomps.
when you're 11, this is cool.
Yeah.
Ryan, where's the new invention?
That's Valerie Bertinelli.
Yes,
She's on.
I know.
I don't get it.
Watch this.
I'm gonna take his head off.
Ryan, what are you doing?
Jesus Christ! Are you kidding me? You really did it!
3 years of hard work.
A mechanical
What in the fuck? Oh my god!
Self-activating mobile crime deterrent.
Oh.
Dog that ever existed.
Hey, you missed Chomps. It's an acronym.
There he goes. Chomps, the world's greatest
greatest watchdog.
Oh no! Damn it! That was fucking intense. Oh my god.
Don't worry. The dog that looks like Benji, who's actually a robot, is after Mr. Drummond.
Hold on, I gotta talk about what happened in the beginning. So he's proving that this dog's a robot by ripping its head off,
It goes through
ripping its throat open and its chest just to show that it has wires. Jesus Christ, that was violent.
And he goes through a wall. He's knocking the guy
X-ray
off.
vision.
X-ray vision, okay.
Bertinelli, star of the TV comedy One Day at a
Golly,
Time.
Bertinelli still looks good.
Yeah.
Hi guy Chuck McCann. Red Button. Sorry, ladies. Hermione Baddeley. Wesley Ure. And Jim Backus.
Oh, Mr. Magoo.
Mr. Magoo.
Why is he going to the outhouse? What? He blew up in an outhouse?
A Shaggy Dog story from Hanna-Barbera and American International.
God damn it, Hanna-Barbera.
All right, so Chomps, huh? So Chomps is the precursor to this new Sony thing.
Correct.
And Axel, apparently.
But at the same time, they don't talk too much about a robot watchdog. Okay, part of a watchdog means I'm angry because I don't know who you are. So most of the time, if I invite you over, it's already got a recognition of who you are.
Yeah.
So when you do watchdog stuff, the dog's gonna say, "Hey, I know you. I know you. You're not gonna harm me." So then,
I see what you're saying.
And by the end of that, he's already taken all your
He's
stuff.
hard to follow sometimes, but he's...
No, I got what he was saying.
I'm
just a little worried now because that was
Okay, now wait a minute.
Violent as hell.
You've had a couple of robot dogs.
Yeah, can we
evidently.
look up some of them?
No, just tell me what they were again.
You've
had two.
They were
You just showed me
toys.
Uh-huh.
They were like toys that were popular in the 2000s, and I don't even know what they would do. They would just walk around and bark.
Yeah.
They were not scary.
So there's no protection.
Better than having a Furby.
Chomps is awesome and everything, man. Did you see how cool that was? He's like all fluffy and everything, and then you pulled his head off. It's so cool, man.
It's fucked up.
It's bitching.
That was so messed up. So messed up.
Scared.
That really bothered me. That was a thing.
And you're how old?
I'm almost 30. I've seen a lot of shit, man.
At 11, I saw that.
Yeah,
and
I've seen.
We were told it was cool.
I've seen some violent movies, but that one probably disturbed me the most. It's like
we scared Drew, so it's time to take a break.
Good God. The dog's face is like, and then he's ripped his head off.
But that was Benelli.
So we're gonna go ahead. Go ahead and take a break. We'll be back with more KCTK Radio Week Review with Paul and Drew. We'll be back right after these words.
Hey guys, it's your old friend Mac Harrison, station manager and vice president of syndication for all that is KCTK Radio on the station broadcast of the world to the wide. Hey, you know we've got a lot of sponsors, and I want to take a thank you out for the time to tell you about thanking you. You're a sponsor, you pay me money, and I put your advertisements on the air. Thank you. But what we do is a special thing at KCTK Radio, especially with the dummies, especially with the professionals at Paul and the Drew. What we do there is I supply them with your names of your commercials. And what they do is they try to be funny about it. Whoa, creative, right? Yeah, my idea. Anyway, that's what you'll hear today in this show. I want to shout out to the sponsors for thanking you for giving me money. And good luck to Paul, Drew, and whoever else tries to be creative and funny. Come on, make it funny, guys. It's all about the money.
Looking at the past 7 days so you don't have to. It's the Week Review with Paul and Drew. You could join in on the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060.
Do you like fire? This is the Drews talking. I love fire. I love burning things. I love roasting marshmallows. But you know what else I like? I really like the best fire, stove, and fireplace center. That's right. They can give you the best and most efficient way to burn anything you damn well please. You want to cremate mom? Put him in this place. You want to cremate your taxes? You go to this place. All right? They will help you make up a chimney, and they will give you a fire pit cost-effective free. That's right. Cost-effective free. I don't even know if that's the right grammar. I'm so excited. But you need to go down there and check out the Fire Stove and Fireplace Center in Jefferson City, Missouri. That's right. I almost said Jackson County, but who gives a shit? Because I'm fired up. And just come on down to the Fire Stove and Fireplace Center in Jefferson City and tell them that the Drew sent you and you came to be a pyro.
He's yelling for a reason. Go into the fire center.
I guess. Okay. You've heard of First Fridays, where you do a lot of art. Well, in Jefferson City, there is First Fridays, too. And they have art, but it's about a bunch of pests. Art's Pest Control in Jefferson City. They're a bunch of art, and it just pesters the heck out of you. And sometimes you wonder what's going on. But it's art. Art's the pest. Art's Pest Control in Jefferson City.
On Highway 50!
Papa Murphy's. I bet you're wondering which Papa Murphy's this ad's for. Well, all locations. We all like pizza, but who wants to make a pizza? Well, I'll be your papa. Come to every location. All locations, we have pizza at every location. You have to make it yourself.
Tell them that the Drew sent you.
Serenity Valley! Are you tired of the rat race? Are you tired of people yelling at you all the time? Then you should go to Serenity Valley. It's in Fulton, Missouri. It's time for you to relax already. You need to relax and calm down already and get into the Serenity Valley home, and they'll give you sedatives, and they'll give you some things to calm you down already. You need to calm down.
Paul, come with me now. You're supposed to be at the mental institution. You're not supposed to be here.
I need to go to Serenity Valley, and
I will inject you with this tranquilizer. You will calm down.
So go to Serenity Valley in Fulton, Missouri.
The music is terrible.
Oh, geez. Sorry about that, folks. Apparently we had a psycho in here, and his name was also Paul.
It was just a character I play on the radio. And welcome back to KCTK Radio's Week Review
Way to
with
ruin it.
Paul and Drew. We have special guest Meghan, the voice of KCTK Radio. And, of course, caller number 6 is always with us.
Hello, am I on the air? Am I
Yes,
on the air?
yes, go ahead, caller 6.
I want to pick out Drew's baby name.
Okay.
Dudley.
Now, you won that contest, and that means when he has a male child, it will be called Dudley.
Cool.
Now, if I remember right, one night we gave away the name for my puppy, and someone called in and said Blue.
That was me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Did you see Blue up there?
I did see Blue, but
Yeah.
Blue doesn't look blue. Blue looks brown.
Yeah.
Well, she's blue in the inside.
Right.
That's sad.
So the music for the live reads.
That was shitty.
I gotta go back to the old website. Don't I?
I think you need to just quit.
You
I'll
think
do
so?
it. Yeah, I'll do it.
Well, if you'd like live music, let me know. I'll sing you a little ditty.
Yeah,
Here's a little ditty that we made up back in the 70s.
What's your favorite song to sing? You used to be a singer.
Somewhere over the rainbow. Wait, no. Actually, I have a story I want to tell.
Okay.
There's one time, Paul told me when listening to the radio that back in the 50s there used to be a group of guys called the doo-wops that snuck into every recording artist, and they would go in the background and be like, doo-wop, doo-wop, and then didn't notice it until the tape was done. They'd be like, oh, you doo-wop guys, get out of here. And I believed him for a minute.
That's a great story. So, what's next on the agenda? I met a girl. Donna was her name.
So you will be listening to this song.
Was it this song? And I said, how come they say doo-wop? And you told me the answer.
This always reminds me of Back to the Future. My name's Marvin Berry. Your cousin. Alright, fuck me, I guess. Sorry.
Well, you know, we have many segments that we're known for, but we're known for this probably more than anything else.
It's Gambit. And here's your host, Wink Martindale.
Red Wicked's here! Gambit's a game that we play. It's a forced choice game, but it really helps you get to know people. And we have two guests here, and so we get to play a little bit of this game, so we get to know Keith and we get to know Meghan a little bit better.
What about me?
People seem to know you.
They don't know me enough to have 4,000 followers like this chick.
Yeah, that's true.
They need to know me more on a personal
Yeah.
level.
Maybe next time you'll say something that'll really stick with the audience.
What about if it's like, I don't know, offensive? Is that what I want to be remembered for? Because that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here's the first question. Would you rather be stranded on an island with someone you hate or stranded on an island alone?
With someone I hate.
Keith.
Alone.
Oh, why is that?
Because I don't like people. They're going to irritate me.
That's
Meghan?
a good answer.
Oh, with someone I hate.
Really?
Because if we're the only people there, we might end up learning something from the other or being friends at the end.
Interesting.
That
Drew?
sounds like a corny love story.
I would
I know.
like somebody I could hate because eventually 5 days in, I'm going to be really pissed off and I'm going to want to kill somebody. So there I'm going to be able to get out my aggressions easily. Because they're not going to see it coming.
But if you're only ones on the island, won't you be hungry?
I'll throw them in the ocean so I'm not tempted to eat not to commit cannibalism.
This is a tough
See,
one for
I'd
me.
be old, or I'd get bored.
Because I would not want to work with someone I hated.
But how long would you be in the island?
You're stranded, so.
Stranded. Like Gilligan?
I'll kill them.
Yeah, a 3-hour tour, I think. Okay, good question. You don't just scream out the answer. You gotta go around and explain it so we get to know
I'm
you.
sorry.
You thought you were a quiz.
Yeah, I thought I was being quizzed.
This isn't school.
So really the answer doesn't matter. It's the explanation.
Thank you. Would you rather be able to say what is on your mind or always have to speak the truth?
Wait,
Keith?
why is that an either or?
I always think what's on my mind anyway because I don't have that buffer that says,
Okay.
don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. And I do it anyway, and then...
They're not always winners, Megan.
But sometimes everything I say is the truth.
Yeah, that's what you're saying, right? You only say
Yeah,
the truth.
I don't understand how that's an either or question.
Okay.
Okay, I can explain to you why.
Yeah.
Telling the truth hurts them. Okay.
yeah, okay.
Technically, not speaking your mind, you might be able to sugarcoat it, but if you tell the truth flat out, yes, you look fat. That hurts.
Well, but I thought
You
it was
would have
speaking
nothing-
your mind.
Speaking your mind is also articulating an idea and sugarcoating it. Truth is flat out bluntness.
Let's go to the next question.
Okay. Well,
Because if it's in
you
your
didn't even
mind,
ask what I thought.
Well,
Yeah.
the bluntness, I mean, that would be what's in your mind.
Okay.
Right?
So,
I don't know.
would you rather be the circus person who puts their head in the lion's mouth or the clown that is shot out of a cannon? Keith?
Cool.
Gosh, that's a tough one. I'm going to go the clown.
The clown?
The clown,
shoots out
because
of a cannon?
somehow I think that there are safety nets that I know are precautions, because if there's a mistake, there's a healing process. But a mistake, putting my head in an animal, there's not much of recovery.
Yeah, we can ask what was those guys?
Siegfried?
Oh, they're not around anymore.
I know this one guy.
Because they were attacked by a tiger.
What would you think, Megan?
Oh, I'd be the clown. That sounds kind of fun.
Either way, if I lose my face, my wife will think I'm ugly. If I dress up like a clown, she'll leave me. So I think I'd rather just be the clown because then I get shot out of a cannon. So she wins either way.
Yeah. I hate to tell you this, but you're an ugly clown right now.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I would like to be the clown that sticks my head in the line.
So you want to be the clown?
Yeah, I'd like to. It'd be fun to be a clown. I know you're saying, but you're so serious all the time.
Yeah, you're very
okay.
serious.
All right. Would you rather walk barefoot in a public bathroom or through poison ivy?
Oh, fuck.
Bathroom. I get poison ivy and it.
Oh, you do?
Here's the thing. You can wash that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poison ivy, you got to put medicine on it, and it's 6 weeks.
My wife is like, if she walks by poison ivy, she'll get it, and I don't get it that much. What's yours, Meg?
Bathroom. Same reason he said pretty much.
I'm highly allergic to poison ivy.
Yeah, bathroom. You can just watch.
Yeah, just wash it off.
Yeah.
Oh, my mom's so contagious. It's like my dad can mow, and
Yeah.
he's outside.
That's how
and
my
it
wife is.
Also,
travels.
as a woman, it's like we don't have these urinal things where you guys like maybe miss or whatever. I don't know what
Listen,
that's
first
like.
off, sometimes playing swords is a tough game, but I don't feel like you
Yeah,
should
and
judge
I
us.
honestly no judgment. I have a lot of empathy for that situation, but it's like for me, how gross is the bathroom really going to be? I mean, it's a lot of people with their
Think about it like
shoes.
this. At least we get to stand up and pee. You have to find a place to squat.
It's comfortable.
You should have penis envy.
Sit down.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do one more. That I don't know if this is going in the right place here.
Going the right
Would you
place.
rather be famous for being extremely intelligent or for being really good looking?
Ooh, that's a tough
I'm gonna
one.
go intelligent, as Judge Judy
Intelligent.
says.
Well, I'm already famous for being attractive, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna be. I'd like to be famous for my intelligence.
Yeah,
Because I'm already good looking, so we're good.
Yeah.
You're a handsome man,
I am.
so I would maybe stick with that one.
Oh, okay. That'll probably get me farther.
Now look at me. I better go with the intelligence.
Yeah, but at least if I'm intelligent, that means I probably eventually could go to Mars.
What?
See?
Good-looking people can go
That
to
shows how unintelligent you are. Okay, that was fun. That was what we call
Running the
call it
gambit.
Gambit.
Gambit Hansen?
Yeah.
I gotta look and see. Okay, I have some interesting news for Drew. Now, Drew,
We had a little talk about this before.
you have, if I'm right, you have mentioned that you like the character Batman.
I have mentioned it on, passing by.
Okay. I'd be interested to know what you think of this article.
Yep.
The headline is, "Hey, check out this picture of Batman's dick." Batman has a lot of thrilling adventures over the years, like the time he stopped the Joker from poisoning Gotham Reserve, the time he beat up Superman. But now, I'm trying to move ahead, he takes his dick out. Yes, after years of primary publishing stories where the superheroes keep their pants on, DC has released a comic that primarily features Batman's dick. Now, I look over at you, Drew. I see you're curious, maybe a little turned on.
No, I'm not. I don't feel like this even needs to have a warranted discussion. Of course he has a dick, because how is he banging Catwoman? How is he giving it to Zatanna, Batgirl? I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Of course he's got a dick. You're about to show me his dick, aren't you?
No. Oh.
Wow, so that's Batman's dick. It hangs to the. It's a lot bigger than I thought it'd be.
Oh my god.
What? That's not funny? Nobody laughs at that. What the fuck?
So, what we're looking at right now
Is a swinging dick.
You want to describe it?
It looks like a piece of man.
It's an
some
animated
cartoon.
It's an illustrated.
Illustrated. Oh, you're the illustrator here.
Illustrated
Were
dick.
Were they using? Why are
Yeah,
they
it's
using
not
dick?
moving.
Why-
It's a silhouette. Okay, first off, please, that dude is swinging dick. It's going to one side and then the next. If he moved to the next panel, I bet you.
I don't understand why a superhero costume has to
He's not wearing it.
He's naked.
And he's black?
He's in the cave. He's taking off his clothes. It's behind him, Megan.
Wow, representation.
I mean, at least Batman's hanging dick. I mean, I'll give him that, man. It looks like a 12-incher.
I thought that was like his super
He's got some hardware going on.
Who's the market to?
Oh, it's the market,
So,
all right.
I don't understand why. Well, I guess maybe people talk about it and they want to see it.
Okay, well, they've seen it. Here's
And,
my thing.
I mean, we're talking about, so maybe that was the point of it, right?
I mean, he didn't even put the whole dick. He put like a sliver of a silhouette of the head and part of the shaft.
Uh-huh.
I don't even see why that needs to even be there.
Yeah, and we're probably, being too vulgar right now.
But someone took time to draw that.
But why did they? What's the point? Why would they have to include that into the story?
I have absolutely no idea. That's a great question. Because every other time that's probably been drawn, him naked or something, it's just been dark, shadow.
Yeah.
So I don't see why he
Why
had
would
to show.
you- I don't
They even put
understand.
emotion in it. Like, his dick's obviously in motion.
Okay, if puppets don't have genitalia, then why do cartoons?
Right. So you think it's unnecessary, right?
Yeah.
What's your vote, Drew?
I think it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
I think it's okay if it's in the right context.
Yeah.
But hey, now I know Batman's got a 12-inch dick, so good for him.
Well, I just think
rich, powerful superhero with a giant dick. Good for him.
I just look at it and think, poor small guy. So
Poor small guy.
I'm just comparing him to myself.
Oh,
so I just realize what a small guy is. So yeah, that's one Batman news. Here's some other Batman news for you. The headline is 2 different actors are campaigning to play Penguin opposite John Hamm. So have you heard that John Hamm's trying to become Batman now?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I guess he's like working on it, and I don't know how you would do that. I guess you would just try to get the job like in the other, right? But Josh Gad and who's the other person who's... Oh, there's no other name here. Josh Gad.
Who's Josh Gad?
Josh Gad is... well, he's been in several things. He started being in the Book of Mormon, and then he was in Beauty and the Beast. What's Josh Gad been in, Megan? Do you know?
I don't know who that is.
Wow.
Oh boy, you guys don't even know who Josh Gad is. Well, he's an actor, and he wants to be the Penguin. So,
I thought he was looking for Batman. I'm going, wait, he doesn't look like a Batman.
no, he
to
doesn't
me.
look like a Batman. No, he's definitely a Penguin.
Okay.
And so, are you okay with that, Drew?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I don't know who he is.
He was in Frozen.
Oh, does he?
He's Frozen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm cool
He's
with that.
the snowman in Frozen. That guy. Olaf.
I've never even seen it, so I don't know.
I don't believe you.
This comic book stuff isn't working with our guests very much because they're not into that.
Oh, do you miss Jack?
Yeah.
I bet Jack would have had a lot to say about Batman's dick.
He has a lot to say about dick, period.
Oh, man. And Megan, I'm so sorry that it had to be so vulgar with that, but it was a story. It's a topic we talk about, and...
But who's directing the new Batman?
It's Matt Reeves.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, another story that I can bomb on to get you guys' opinion. It says, get ready for Bongzilla, a selfie frenzy at Vegas Pot Museum. So they're opening up a new attraction in Las Vegas called the Pot Museum. You can't smoke in there because it's against the law in the city limits, but it's going to have all the information about pot, and it's made for social media where you can take a lot of pictures. And the founder said the goal is to destigmatize marijuana use. Now, is this something that you as a panel, would you want to go to this in Las Vegas?
Far out, man.
Yeah.
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 You would? Why?
Why not?
I'd rather go to that than get drunk at a casino. Like, it's ridiculous how that's like all bad, and gambling and getting
And
like
drunk
alcoholism
is okay.
everywhere.
It's legal. You know why? Because it makes everybody money and puts it in their pockets.
Yeah, and like the open container laws or whatever they have in Las Vegas, they're
Yeah.
Yeah, but would you want to go to a museum that sits there and just talks about marijuana? That's kind of dumb, isn't it? And boring.
How many exhibits would there be?
Super dumb.
Yeah.
I would only go if I was already in Vegas for something and it made sense to go if I had nothing to do, but I would not be like, oh man, let's go to Vegas so we can go.
Or even if they were selling product that you wanted to try, right?
I think it's interesting, the history of it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, museums in general are really, what is there to do? You got the Flash Museum, which is probably about the coolest thing we could have. It doesn't exist. But
yeah, the Flash Museum.
I'd rather just watch a documentary about it. I can't imagine it.
Yeah, I'm on the documentary end.
Yeah.
I would like to see a rockumentary about it.
I'd like to see a rockumentary.
Pretty sure a documentary on Woodstock would have a lot to do about pot.
Good. But I don't know. So they're wanting to make sure that we're sensitive to it. Who's their audience? Again, you got who do you bring? Who do you bring there? I mean, most people who are okay with pot don't need to see.
Let's bring Mammy
don't
and
need to
Poppy.
see. Hey, let's go look at this glass thing. Why? Maybe you might want to use it sometime. Well, I can't because it's a museum.
I also...
Let's go and take a break. I drove this thing right into the ditch. We're stuck there in the marijuana ditch. And there we are.
Whoa, man. Deep in this ditch.
So, we're going to take a break of KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew, guest starring Keith and Meghan. We'll be right back.
My name is The Droosh, and I have a very important announcement to talk to you about. Do you know those escape rooms where you have to try and escape and find clues to escape the room? Well, I have a new one for you, and this one's even more dangerous that nobody has survived it, but we are willing to let you challenge it. It's called the Lake Escape. You are plunged into the deep of a lake with chains and with cinder blocks, and you must find a way to escape. That's right, the Lake Escape. It's the newest attraction here at the Ozarks. And let me tell you, it's a bloodbath and it's a waste of time and money, but it is going to be so much fun when you complete it if you do. I am telling you right now, the Lake Escape is the new and awesome way of escape rooms. Tell them that the Drew sent you, and tell them that I am going to be down there and I'm going to escape myself. All right? Fuck.
Been to the Longhorn Steakhouse, but have you been to the one in Jefferson City, Missouri? The steaks are big there. They're really juicy. Longhorn Steakhouse, Jefferson City. The best place to get your steaks. Come on, drive on down. There's got a lot going on.
You'll really want to get to the meat of the political situation going on as well while you're down there. Just come visit.
Oh, this is kind of zippy. Okay, have you heard down in the media lately, we've had this frowning of children being able to walk to the park by themselves if they're under 8. But there's a movement with these free-range parents are allowing them to have the ability to do things on their own, to walk by themselves. Well, a lot of people in the community don't like it. So you need to go to Columbia, Missouri, where they have free range, where the kids can walk around free range, go wherever they want. Go to the grocery store, go to the liquor store, go to the movies. They can all do it by themselves. If you're under 11,
I love it. Yay.
You're by yourself. We don't need an adult to watch over you. Get out of here, you helicopter parents. We are free rangers. They were free rangers.
Hey, I don't need my mom to walk me down to the store.
I could do it all by myself and get smokes too. Okay. Hey, Mefebab Albert. What about that time you saw that one girl?
Are you a talented person like these people who've been providing you entertainment on the podcast? Are you a singer, a juggler, a dancer? Well, I tell you who you need to talk to is Tim Eubank of the Tim Eubank Agency. They can make stars out of you today. Whether you're a drummer, a singer, or even a tap dancer, Tim Eubank Agency is where you need to go. I'm Tim Eubanks, and I promise that I will make you a star. That's Tim Eubanks Agency. If you want to be a star, hit your star to Tim Eubanks. That's Tim Eubanks Agency. I promise that I'll make you a star. Thanks, Tim Eubanks.
Dude, is there learn her storytelling?
Yeah, Chris Whiting uses Tim Eubanks.
Good.
Okay. Woo! And welcome back to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. It's been so much fun tonight because we have not only the voice of KCTK Radio, but also we have the caller number 6. Keith is here.
Hello, caller number 6. I'm on the air.
And we're Megan, I think based on your schedule, we need to have you come in all the time. And Keith, you're welcome back anytime, obviously. But
thank you.
You know, you live in another place, another time,
another time zone,
a whole other time zone. So every week we do the live reads, and we give away the best. I tell you what, when I was listening to the one about steak, it made me hungry. I loved that for some reason Drew felt like he wanted to scream over both of them. But the winner has to be Keith and his imitation of Bill Cosby and the Cosby Kid. Woo!
I like it.
Congratulations. Congratulations, you're the big winner of the big show tonight. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Have you ever won anything so great in your life?
Almost so great.
Almost so great.
I was at the fan appreciation game about 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They upgraded me, and I got to sit in the crown seats.
The crown seats?
The crown seats, right there in the front.
Ooh,
nice.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Oh, I'm too close. Sorry.
And now they send you to the StubHub seats and the way in the back, so they're not so cool anymore. But I was there when they were doing the cool stuff.
Well, here's what you've won, because this is what we do at KCTK Radio. We play the top one-hit wonders of all time.
Excellent.
And now you get to listen to this. It is Pilot from 1975. It's Magic. Only on KCTK Radio. Hit the post.
And I was thinking this was the Olivia Newton-John Magic.
Show you guys this.
Never been awake, never seen a day break. Leaning on my pillow in the morning. Lazy day in bed, music in my head. Crazy music playing in the morning light.
Oh. It's Magic on KCTK Radio.
You know.
Yes. Now, I know you're surprised that such a good-looking guy only had one hit in the group Pilot. This is Pilot is a popular 1974 song for a Scottish pop group band Pilot, and was the first single of the group, and was written by member Billy Layden and Dave Patton. It charted in Canada, it charted here, and that's all they told. But there was another version by Selena Gomez. Do you remember that one? You're of that age, Megan.
Potentially. Was it something Disney Channel made her do?
Probably.
Yeah.
Now,
Sounds familiar.
I gotta have a personal story in the song. Listen. When I was a little kid, me and my brothers would sing, "Oh, oh, oh, it's my dick." It's my dick.
You know.
I mean, just imagine the horror that is 4 sons and sitting in the back seat of a car when the song would come on.
Oh, no.
Wouldn't that be terrible for
I'm
a parent?
gonna see if my dad remembers that.
He probably was the one doing it.
Yeah, probably was.
Do you have any memories of the song?
I don't. I was thinking of Magic from Olivia Newton-John.
Oh.
Roller skates. And
Olivia she was not a one-hit
one-hit
wonder.
wonder.
She was a mini hit, and she's a wonder, but a mini hit wonder.
I have a recommendation for another song you can do one time.
Okay, is it one hit?
Yeah.
What is it?
My favorite from 2012, Somebody I Used to Know by Goat Ye.
Goat
Ye. Okay.
He's gone. Never hear of him anymore.
Are you speaking in the mic or what?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. It's Goat Ye. You know what? Who sings with him on that song?
Kimbra. Kimbra's not a one-hit wonder, but Goat Ye is.
I'll have to talk to management and see if it fits our criteria or not. But no one cares about Goat Ye. No one cares about Kimbra.
Well, Kimbra, she's still not really that popular.
But no one cares because they only care about the news from the Droosh. Sometimes I call it the news of a Droosh, but...
I want to say something before I talk about this news.
Are you going to scream again?
No.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
I'm a little angry at myself.
Yeah.
I dropped a player in my fantasy league. He's the number 1 running back. And I don't know football well enough to realize that I fucked up. And my friends are now blowing up my phone, giving me shit. So, let's get on to a funner note.
Okay.
There's a new term besides helicopter parent, tiger, whatever you want to call
it's
it.
free-range kids.
It's
We heard it all
called
the time.
lawnmower parent.
Lawnmower parent.
A lawnmower parent, a new term for somebody who takes the obstacles out of their child's way. So, there's an instance where a couple teachers have wrote some stuff.
But your landlord says you don't know what a lawnmower is.
Right, and I don't know what she's talking about. I usually get out there with my goat, and we just take care of the grass, so it's whatever. So, apparently, a lawnmower parent, like I said, takes the obstacles out.
Okay.
I'm sorry, am I fucking boring you?
No, I just know we're going to go with this, and I have the most experience of anybody at this table about being a parent. Go ahead and go.
Okay, once you enlighten us
I want
there,
to see how wrong you are. Go ahead.
Okay, there was one instance where a teacher had to go up to the office because she thought that a parent had shown up with like the kid's inhaler or something like that. No, because the kid was blowing up her parent's phone saying they wanted a water bottle when there's drinking fountains. That was one instance. Another one was making sure that their kids don't find out what failure is. Yeah. Now, do you want to have some input there?
I absolutely do.
Let's hear it.
I've read this article before.
Oh, you have? Okay.
That stupid teacher doesn't know the deal with that water.
True.
They don't know if it was important water, if they had medication, or if it was a thing that they needed. They had no clue. And if I want to take my kid a water bottle, I'll take my goddamn kid a water bottle anytime I want to. The teacher complaining that I'm a lawnmower person.
Look at you, big
Why don't you mind your business? I mean, I forget which one of my daughters I had to go give them money. She forgot her lunch. I had to go give her money at school, and they told me, "Oh, I can't do that." And I looked right and I go, "I can't do that." And I walked right in the principal and said, "I'm going to go do it," and I gave the kid money.
That might have been me.
Was that you? Yeah.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Wait, you guys are related?
Are we related?
And
You guys are related?
And what was the justification for that?
So your dad did that too?
Because I didn't.
Your dad did that for you? Because I did that for my daughter.
Oh.
That's weird.
Yeah, creepy.
But there's no way we're related because I'm talking about Batman's dick the whole time.
It
That's
was something
inappropriate.
like forgetting my lunch, or I can't even remember if that was me. That just story sounds familiar. Maybe it's a parallel thought sort of thing. No, but if that was me, it was because you forgot your lunch, and then I would not have been able to eat.
But what's the point?
So you can have lunch?
Right, but I mean, what's the point of the teacher saying you can't get money to?
Yeah.
Because as a kid, I had lunch cards, and we had milk cards.
Yeah.
And you just punched them for whatever. Well, my mom, she just gave bought the whole lunch ticket of 40 rather than just buying 5. She bought the whole bunch of them. So
well, you had a responsible parent. Maybe I had trouble giving my kid the money.
Right, but
maybe that was the problem.
my whole thing was, I don't understand the big deal of giving that, because if we lost it, we just get the lunch because my mom had lunch for us there.
So I'm not really criticizing you. You do what you want to do with your kid.
Right.
Okay.
We had this discussion before.
You're a new father.
Right.
Someone tells you you're a lawnmower father. I want you to pick up a lawnmower, bash him in the head, and say, "Mind your business."
I'm literally. I have no problem ever saying this to people, and I actually will find great joy. I'll look at them like, "Mind your own fucking business."
Right.
But and I'll just feel such proudness. Like, mind your own fucking business.
Right.
But I'm trying to understand, how did that become an example of a lawnmower parent?
Yeah.
How is it different than helicopters? What I want to know.
I don't know.
Because to me, a
you're
lawnmower
plowing
parent
through their obstacles instead of letting them do it themselves.
Yeah. Oh, see, I was thinking the other way around, that when you mow the lawn, make sure there's no rocks, make sure there's no toys. So if you run them over. So I'm trying to think of what is your child going to be running into today? Oh, that Jimmy kid's going to be bothering him again. So let's get Jimmy out of the classroom.
Mm-hmm. And that's when I take Jimmy into a van and beat him with the bat.
Exactly.
And then Jimmy gets dropped off, and all of a sudden at the hospital, and I don't know how Jimmy got hurt.
And
the area hospital.
You know, and there's so many things in life that are obstacles that you're going to get anyway.
Yeah.
So
I used to get my ass kicked all the time, and it was always by my sister, but it's not a big deal.
Right. But it'd be nice. It's nice that I think that if your parents help you with some obstacles that they can help with, most they can't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could be years as an adult and get fired for no reason. There's an obstacle. There's nothing you can do about it.
Right.
I don't know if you know anything about that.
I don't know anything about that.
You do?
Do you?
I do know something.
Yeah.
And my mom wasn't there to help me.
Oh.
You know, we call that abandonment. Sorry about that.
I also feel like as a culture, we are not expected to do things for each other or to be like nice at all. And
You're absolutely correct. Be an independent.
Well, no, it's just like let's bash someone who loves someone for doing something for them. But you're absolutely right. A
Yes.
parent cannot stop the bad things from happening. You're still going to have someone die. You still could get laid off. You still have
Cars
to somehow
get stolen
get a
or
job.
something.
Yeah, your parents can't get you a job. Your parents can't convince the popular girl to be nice to you
Right.
or to tell that boy to date you. Like, your parents can't do shit.
You know what?
Yeah.
You're right. I'm not going to let that boy date my daughter. And it's completely fine by that.
Because he's only 15.
Right.
You'll grow out of that too. You'll like it that your daughter. You won't care who your daughter dates. You'll just be happy that she's
Please.
happy.
Have you been a lawnmower parent to Quinn yet?
Not really.
Oh,
Michelle's a
come
better
on.
parent than I am.
Yeah.
You don't lock up the doors so that the kid can't get the Drano? Oh.
Well, she can't walk yet. So I'm not really worried about that. If she has Drano, that's because one of me or my wife are pouring it down her throat.
Who are you talking about?
Quinn.
Okay.
Okay, good.
God damn it. I hate you so much for ever making this. And I hate drunk Julie for every time she says Quinn, she feels the need to sing.
Julie has a problem, a real problem.
I know, and I'm
So,
hoping she finally
you have
gets.
a compliment from KCTK Radio.
So, thank you, Drew. Thank you for the news of the
Yeah,
douche.
I'm so glad that I've made this a discussion.
Okay, so I'm going to try a new to kind of end the program a segment called.
Is it Stuart Smalley?
No, it's
I'm
called
smart enough and I'm talented enough, and doggone it, people like me.
Doggone it, huh?
Doggone
No,
it.
this is called News Roundup.
Oh, all right.
Wait, that's better. That's better. So I'm just gonna throw out some news stories that I saw, and I'd like to know what you guys think of this.
Thumbs up.
I saw this today. Sad story. Woman kills 3 before fatally shooting herself at a Rite Aid distribution center in Maryland. Did you see that, Keith?
I did not. Another woman killing her kids?
No.
What's with people?
No. She
Fuck.
killed 3 people. It wasn't her kids.
Oh.
It was a where she
Lawnmower
worked.
parenting.
Your thought?
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
Why did she kill them?
She worked with these people.
Hey, that sounds.
I want to know. I need more backstory.
Thank you.
That's it. That's
She got fired.
When
She
we're
got
doing
fired for no good reason.
When we're doing the news roundup, we got to move kind of quickly. Any thoughts on it?
I think that she deserved to have that satisfaction. Fuck those people.
Drew or Megan?
I'm gonna need more context before I make.
I said the same thing. He said quickly. Come on, get an answer.
I think you're missing.
No comment.
You're missing something. This is a big story because now women are mass murderers, not just men.
They've always has been.
Three
There
makes
have
it
been
math.
women serial killers. Just a fun fact for you.
Our next story. An official from Spain said the Spanish foreign minister claims that U.S. President Donald Trump suggested that Spain build a wall across the Sahara Desert to deal with the migrant crisis. Your thoughts, Keith?
Okay. I didn't know there was a migrant crisis over there.
Drew?
They can afford a wall?
Yeah, I guess so. Your thoughts, Megan?
Our president does not deserve any of my thoughts.
That's not true.
Fuck him.
I think you're missing something good. That American stupidity is spreading.
There's no
as well.
Sahara Desert in Spain. That's the joke, right?
Here's kind of a sad story. Brett Kavanaugh.
I know him.
And Christine Baisley Ford are receiving death threats. So Brett Kavanaugh is up for Supreme Court, and then Christine Ford is someone who accused him of bad behavior 30 years ago. But they're both receiving death threats. Your thoughts, Keith?
Why? I'm that's kind of
Because
brutal.
they're public officials?
But the lady's not a public official. She just
she said something bad about him, so she has death threats too.
What's going on?
Why is everybody taking the time to write death threats? Like, get a hobby.
People are just projecting all of their sad emotions onto people in the news and
I'm gonna send a death threat to Bert and Ernie.
There you go.
should.
Yeah.
I wanted you to be straight, and now you're gay, and I can't like you anymore.
And I'm gonna blow you up with your genitalia. You're gonna be killed.
And I'm gonna get a replica, and I'm gonna show you how it's gonna get done.
Yeah.
It
I'll
also
show you how to
shows
make
that
a
liberals
puppet
are
dick.
being inconsistent.
Right. It's showing that we're all nuts.
I know. If you're gonna be for love, then whatever.
Isn't that just stupid?
Oh yeah.
I don't want this guy to be on Supreme Court. I don't want to get into all the details, but I'm not going to do a death threat against him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
really.
feel like I should write a letter to maybe my grandmother. Maybe something sweet.
Yeah.
Or write a postman and be like, "Hey, what's going on, postman? Thanks for all your work.
You know, I think
Here's
I
your
have
letter."
I have to say I'm grateful for my pathetic life that no one has ever sat there and sent me a death threat.
I've received many death threats, and my wife is usually the one sending
that
them
true?
to me. No, that's not true.
I would hope that was never
but
happened.
I
But
mean,
you
I
have
received a threat of "I'll ruin your life," which apparently they want
she
me to
did
stay
get it
alive.
somewhat. Yeah,
a ruined life.
They
Yeah.
want me to stay
Yeah.
alive as long as possible.
Yeah.
But
Well,
no one cares to take a chance to.
I
say,
would say-
I want you dead. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
And if you're willing to send a death threat, why don't you fall through? Come on, have
Thank
some
you.
balls.
Thank you.
Have some balls and
Thank
fall
you.
through.
Thank you.
If you're not, then don't say shit.
Right.
But you know when I think about
I'm gonna do what
like
I
that
say I'm gonna
follow-through.
do to Bert and Ernie. Okay? If I'm gonna send a death threat to
Honestly,
puppets.
this reminds me of the Black Mirror episode about the journalist. Have you seen it?
Yeah, that's a messed up one.
no, I haven't seen that one.
Okay.
Is that the
Watch
B
it.
one?
The
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
tell
that's
us
what's
about
up.
It just
Tell
shows
us
the
about
death.
it.
Do you want to?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Black Mirror,
Okay,
I
so-
call that The Future Sucks.
Right. So
Show.
it is. It's Twilight Zone meets The Future Sucks.
Yeah.
So basically, in the episode, people are being killed off by things going off in their heads. Nobody knows why.
Okay.
It's also causing them to also murder people. So what it
Okay.
is they have mechanical bees. Since bees are extinct, there
Okay.
are bees that travel around the world and actually pollinate. Well, somebody gets a hold of these bees,
Okay.
and they're using them to murder people.
Ooh.
So they're going in their skulls and then burrowing
But
out.
then they're pretty much going after the person that is the most hated in social media that week.
Oh.
Who dies. But then at the end of the day, and then people started to figure it out and be like, oh, well, we should do this person. And then at the very end, anyone who played a role at all in the social media game of hating got killed
Yeah.
by the bees.
Yeah, the bees
So-
all came after them. next.
It all worked out okay.
At the end,
It worked
was
out
sort of
great,
like,
actually.
People were like, "Oh, well, if we're gonna get this side, then we should get this side," and it was a whole thing. And then at the end, anyone who just engaged at all,
And
died.
basically, the guy typed in, "You're all fucking idiots. Enjoy."
But you know who got a death threat a long time ago? Hank Aaron.
Oh,
And
really?
What happened to him?
Well, he won the home run.
I know they let people just run on the bases when he.
Yeah, that was. I'm just saying that's kind of weird. Here's Babe Ruth has this monster record for years and years and years, and all of a sudden, a black man challenging the white established game. I don't want this to happen. He had death threats for a while.
You know what?
I'm trying to think, in that kind of context.
Did someone try to assassinate him ever?
I don't know if that. And he might have had some stories
enough
about
of
someone.
these threats. You're right, Drew. These people need to start following through.
Just fall through. Go to
Come
jail.
on. If
Do what
care
you
that
really
much-
care.
If you're that passionate about it, then try it out.
Yeah, here's a gun.
Right.
Get it done. If you really give that much of a shit,
Right.
go do it.
And guess what? Badass. This Brett Kavanaugh, he's a nominee for the Supreme Court. He's surrounded by security. So go ahead, tough guy.
Yeah, and guess what? When you go to jail and Billy wants to take care of your butt, that's your problem now,
Right.
and now you have to live with that
Oh,
decision.
here's another thing. If you want to kill a guy who's up for the Supreme Court, how do you think that next judge is going to take you in the prison system?
Yeah.
It ain't going to work out well for
No,
you.
you're probably
So
going to
ahead.
Leavenworth.
So go ahead, tough guy.
Yeah. You're going to go to Leavenworth, and that is where they toss the salad. You know, that's what you do in county.
Oh, man. I didn't think we'd get anything worse than Batman's dick, but now...
Oh, yeah. It had
I'm
to get vulgar.
I'm sorry, Megan. I have a story that we don't have time for,
Oh.
but huge squirrels are taking over.
Huge squirrels?
Huge squirrel population chomps crops. So tune in next week when we have more time to talk about the huge squirrels. Thank you so
Sci-fi
much,
is real.
Drew. Thank you, Keith.
Thank you.
Any parting words for us, or
I had fun.
Oh, good. Thank you. I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
Megan, any thoughts?
No.
Okay.
I got one.
Yeah.
Follow through.
Yeah. We just say follow through. Is all we say.
That's it. That's all.
All right. So thanks for joining us for KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. Special guest Megan, who's all up in your face, and Keith's our special guest. Woohoo! So thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next time.
This has been a KCTK production, produced by Paul Lavoda. If you want more information about this content, then you have some real weirdness going on. You can always check out KCTK Radio on Facebook. Listen to live programs at kctk.radio12345.com. Yes, and that is on the World Wide Web. Thank you.